We're going to complete this lecture by reviewing at keeping the object states correct. Alright, so constructors and properties can keep the object state correct. And this is known as encapsulation in object-oriented programming. This can force validation when creating or modifying the object's internal state. And constructors define which properties are mandatory and which properties are optional. Property setters should validate the new value before saving it in the object field, and invalid values should cause an exception. And all these things are actually what means keeping the object states correct. Here an example of person. So I have class person, which has private field underscore name, which is from type string. Then I have the constructor, which receives string and pass it. I have getter for returning string, and I have setter. And here an example of keeping object state. Before I set my value, what I'm doing? Well, I'm saying if value is equal to no or value.length is less than 1, then just throw exception. And that's something that you should do in each your set property. That's the point of the properties, to allow you to add some extra code and to validate it in easier way. So here we have only one constructor, so we cannot create person without specifying a name, and this is again keeping the object state correct. And as well, incorrect names cannot be assigned, and we saw this in setter. As well, important thing inside the constructor, when you say this.name is equal to name, here again actually you're setting it. So keep in mind that when you set it, again this will go through this setter. So even if you pass some invalid value initially, you'll still get the exception, and that's how it should work. Alright, thank you very much for watching this lecture, and good luck with the next ones.